Vehicle number 1.
The 1960 Rambler American, priced at $37,500. As described in the listing, this 60 Rambler American has been built in full gasser style and features a 383-stroker engine, paired with a TH350 automatic transmission and a 2800 RPM stall converter. The car rides on a full 2x3 boxed frame with a straight axle setup, a Ford 9-inch rear end, and 411 gears. As the seller notes, it's equipped with a full steel tilt front end, roll cage, and presents a bold turquoise exterior with a white and black interior. According to the seller, this Rambler is turnkey and ready for both the strip and the show. It can also be sold without the engine if desired. The seller may consider trades for other gassers. Clean title. Located in Trafford, Pennsylvania.
Vehicle number 2.
The 1965 Chevrolet Chevy 2 Nova, priced at $24,000. According to the owner, this 65 Nova has been built with gasser-inspired performance and is powered by a 383-stroker engine, paired with a 4-speed Super T10 manual transmission featuring a new clutch and drive shaft. Power is delivered to an 8.5-inch GM 10-bolt rear end with 373 posi traction gears. As the seller notes, the car has received several recent updates, including new seats, rear springs and shocks, and a new fuel tank with ascending unit and Holly Blue pump. The exterior is finished in burgundy with a matching black and burgundy interior. The seller notes the headliner still needs to be installed. Seller will consider trades for nearly anything fast. Clean title. Located in Cleveland, Texas.
Vehicle number 3.
The 1957 Chevrolet 150, priced at $50,000. As described in the listing, this 57 Chevy features a professionally built 406 small block engine, stroked from a 400 and producing approximately 480 horsepower. The engine was built by Detroit Engines and has fewer than 5,000 miles since completion. It currently runs through a turbo 350 automatic transmission, but the seller notes that a Muncie M21 4-speed with a blow-proof bell housing will be reinstalled before the sale, or both transmissions can be included at the buyer's request. The car is equipped with a Holley Tri-Power 1000 CFM carb setup, Pro Comp ignition, and a 9-inch Ford rear end with 373 gears and ladder bars. Stopping power comes from front disc brakes, and the car rides on 15-inch rear offset cast aluminum wheels wrapped in classic pie crust tires. The exterior is finished in a striking Viper red and black combination, accented by hand-painted gold leaf rock and roll graphics. Chrome and body moldings remain in excellent condition, and the car retains its original California rust-free body. As the seller notes, inside the Chevy features a period-correct custom interior with a dash-mounted moon tachometer, new wiring throughout, and a clean, finished presentation from top to bottom. The front suspension remains stock with ball joint spacers rather than a straight axle. The seller describes the car as running and driving very well and notes a preference for trade offers involving a 68 to 72 Nova, mini-tubbed or full-tub Pro Street build. Clear title in hand. Located in Houma, Louisiana.
Vehicle number 4.
The 1957 Volkswagen Beetle, priced at $27,500. As described in the listing, this 57 Beetle has been transformed into a truly unique gasser build, powered by a mild 350 small block Chevy, topped with a Wyand supercharger. Power is sent through a Muncie 4-speed manual transmission to a 411 posi traction rear end. The car features fenderwell headers with dual exhaust and functional cutouts. Finished in black with a black and brown interior, this all-steel Beetle has been driven approximately 15,000 miles since completion and includes a hood. The seller describes it as a one-of-a-kind creation for those who appreciate something different and eye-catching. As the seller notes, it may also be sold as a roller, with or without the engine and transmission, depending on buyer preference. The seller may consider trades involving older vehicles, along with cash offers. Located in Stewartstown, Pennsylvania.
Vehicle number 5.
The 1955 Chevrolet 210, priced at $37,000. According to the owner, this 55 Chevy Gasser carries a proud drag racing history, having been campaigned throughout the 1960s and 70s. Under the hood sits a 327 small block with a hydraulic roller cam and a classic 671 blower, paired with a 4-speed manual transmission and MSD ignition. Power is delivered to the ground through a 12-bolt rear end with 411 posi gears. As the seller notes, recently refreshed, the engine, transmission, and rear differential are all in excellent condition, and the car rides on nearly new tires. Cooling is handled by an aluminum radiator with dual electric fans, and fuel is stored in an aluminum fuel cell mounted in the trunk. The vehicle is finished in a vibrant blue with a black interior. Described as being in very good condition throughout, it's both show and street ready. Located in Duluth, Minnesota.
Vehicle number 6.
The 1954 Buick Special, offered at $25,000. This 54 Buick Special comes equipped with a 518 cubic inch engine, originally a 500 block board 80 over, topped with dual Holley 650 CFM carburetors and an 871 supercharger on an MTS manifold. The engine includes forged pistons, ported and polished heads, a high-flow oil pump, and custom headers, kept cool by a pair of electric fans. Power is delivered through a Cadillac 3-speed automatic transmission rebuilt by CSI, featuring a solid-body manual shift, a B&M shifter, and line lock. The drivetrain includes a Chevy 10-bolt rear end with 335 gears and posi traction, coilover suspension, and a custom drive shaft. The car also benefits from updated disc brakes and rack and pinion steering. Additional equipment includes a 22-gallon fuel cell, Edelbrock 120 GPH fuel pump, dual RV batteries, and a 12-point NHRA-approved roll cage. Finished in blue with a black vinyl interior, the car sits on aluminum wheels and racing slicks, and even comes with a CD player. Located at Las Vegas, Nevada.
Vehicle number 7.
The 1956 Chevrolet 210, priced at $49,000. This 56 Chevrolet 210 gasser is described as the real deal, not a modern recreation, but an original period-built car with genuine racing history. Originally constructed in 1965 by Al Fitting in South San Francisco, this car reportedly competed throughout Northern California during the heyday of drag racing. Power comes from a 327 small block with aluminum heads, Edelbrock intake, poly carburetor, MSD ignition, gear drive, and fender well headers feeding Flowmaster exhaust. As the seller notes, the drivetrain features a Muncie 4-speed with Hurst shifter, NHRA-approved bell housing, competition clutch, drive shaft loop, ladder bars, and a 373 posi rear end. According to the owner, finished in bright yellow with a black interior, this Chevy embodies classic mid-60s gasser attitude, loud, fast, and unapologetically raw. It's said to drive as good as it looks, and while it's ready for shows or cruising, its roots as a true race car remain obvious in every detail. Clean title in hand. Listed in Goodyear, Arizona.
Vehicle number 8.
The 1952 Kaiser Henry J, priced at $28,000. As described in the listing, this 52 Henry J sits on an 80s S10 Blazer frame and has been completely reimagined for the street and strip. Power comes from a rebuilt 74 Camaro 350 small block, bored 60 over and fitted with an Extreme Energy 218-224 hydraulic roller cam, a 650 Edelbrock carburetor, and bright ceramic-coated headers. It also features a CVF 8-rib serpentine drive kit, HEI distributor, new alternator, power steering pump, starter, and a custom radiator. According to the seller, the engine is paired with a 400 automatic transmission that has been freshly flushed and sealed, sending power to a Ford 9-inch rear end. Suspension updates include new front springs, while the body features a custom forward tilt hood, with red exterior and red and black interior. This vehicle has reportedly seen just 400 miles since its build. It's described as clean, well-built, and ready for shows or cruising. Offered at $28,000 or best offer, with a clean title in hand. Located in Meridian, Idaho.
Vehicle number 9.
The The 1964 Chevrolet Chevy 2 Nova Roller, priced at $18,500. This 64 Nova Gasser rolling chassis is described as an all-steel car with factory glass, stock firewall, and original dash. It's configured as a 4-speed stick setup and features a 2 by 3-inch back half with an 8-point roll bar and space for 14 by 32 slicks. The rear-end setup includes a 4-link suspension with coilovers, a 9-inch Ford housing with 35 spline axles, a Moser center section, 513 spool, and Willwood rear disc brakes with 5/8-inch wheel studs. Up front, it sports a new Speedway Gasser front clip with a 4-inch dropped axle. Other key components include a 4-core aluminum radiator, 16-gallon fuel cell, line lock, odometer gauges, 15-inch electric fan, and MSD6AL ignition with a 2-step link to the clutch pedal. The car also comes with all braided fuel lines and AN fittings, a big block motor plate, 2 3-inch driveshafts, and 2 cross members. It's being sold complete, but without the engine and transmission. No trades or shipping offered. Priced at $18,500. Located in Woodbine, Maryland.
Vehicle number 10.
The 1967 Plymouth Barracuda Roller, priced at $27,000. As described in the listing, this 67 Barracuda Gasser Roller has a history running BEG with the Southeast Gassers for several years. It is currently set up for a small block Chevy, but retains a front steer configuration with a Ron Pope front axle, allowing it to be easily converted back to a Mopar engine if desired. The car weighs approximately 2,750 pounds with the motor and 4-speed transmission, excluding the driver. The drivetrain includes a Ford 9-inch rear end with Richmond 6.5 ratio Pro gear, spool, and strange 35 spline axles. Ladder bar suspension provides solid traction, while the car rides on 29.5 by 10.5 Mickey Thompson front runners with 36 passes. Additional features include a Holly black fuel pump with fuel cooler and 3-gallon tank, aluminum drive shaft, full roll cage with swing-out door bar, window net, and a new 5-point harness. The build includes a lithium battery, chrome front bumper, and custom paint by Paul Vanderpool. The Barracuda comes with a custom set of SBC headers, front engine mount, and midplate. Clean title in hand. Located in Beaufort, Georgia.
Vehicle number 11.
1956 Chevrolet, priced at $55,000. As described in the listing, this 56 Chevy Gasser, known as the nostalgic drag car Blue Bayou, features an all-aluminum blown small block engine, paired with a good case Power Glide automatic transmission. The car is reported to be very fast and built to deliver high-performance runs on the drag strip. Finished in blue with a black interior, the car combines classic Gasser styling with modern performance hardware. It is offered at $55,000 cash, with trades considered only for high-quality 55 or 69 Camaros. Located in Bowling Green, Kentucky.
Vehicle number 12.
The 1962 Chevrolet Corvette, listed at $125,000. According to the owner, this 62 Corvette, known as Glass's Gasser 2, is a high-end, award-winning build completed by D&M Corvette for the shop owners, Dave and Mary. The car features a blown 327 small block with a 671 Dyer supercharger, paired with a 4-speed manual transmission and a traditional straight-axle setup. Finished in red with a black interior, the Corvette has been driven approximately 1,962 miles since completion. The seller notes that the build is extremely detailed, with too many features to list, and that the car is fully street legal. The Gasser is shown by appointment and is offered at $125,000. Located in Downers Grove, Illinois.
Vehicle number 13.
The 1948 Austin A40 Gasser Project, priced at $8,000. As described in the listing, this 48 Austin comes powered by a 283 small block, bored 60 over to 292 cubic inches, featuring a solid lifter camshaft with roller rockers and valve lash set to 18 thousandths intake and exhaust. It has an aluminum intake with a Holley carburetor and special Gasser-style headers with 3-inch exhaust. The car is built on a Speedway straight front axle with disc brakes up front and drum brakes in the rear, while the rear end is a Ford 9-inch housing. Power is sent through a TH350 automatic transmission with a B&M shifter. The body is finished in black, and the car comes with a clean title. Located in Hyannisport, Massachusetts. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and turn on the notifications.